All right, welcome back to Lone Star Karate and Self-Defense and the Sean Show. This is Sean McNair. This is my daughter Ireland, and she's going to help me out this morning. Yesterday, I follow a gentleman by the name of Andy Allen of AppliedShotokan Karate. He has a YouTube channel that's really good. I found him through Ian Abernathy, who are both in the UK, who I probably will never meet either one of them. I would like to, but both of their channels are wonderful. And I feel like in a lot of ways, we're all on the same path. But Andy Allen posted a video yesterday that I commented on, and I feel like the comment didn't do it justice. Because I think the flow drill that he did was really good, but there was some critiques that I had, or some questions that I had, and I wanted to kind of give my insight on that, and I'd like him to respond. Andy Allen, I'd like a response, or anyone that would like to speak to this, and it really has to do with the first part of it. So we're going to kind of get into it so you can kind of understand what I'm meaning. So the first aspect was the attacker did this outside of the arms bear hug, okay? And so the first thing that I have questions on is this outside of the arm bear hug is fine for people that are bigger and stronger than the defender. And yeah, that's probably going to be the case. I'm going to be able to pick her up and do whatever I want to if I get my hips in and she's not doing anything. But a similar sized person is going to have a really hard time picking someone up with this outside of the arm bear hug. And so I'm not a big fan of that being an attack, all right? I would, now, is it possible that someone does that to you because they're bigger and stronger than you are? Yes. So should we at least give it a little bit of service to defending it? Sure. And I believe Andy's response was valid and very good. So what he would do is use the hip push here to create space on the hips. And so he went there and he pushed out. And this is great because now it's very difficult for me to pick her up from this perspective, right? I can't do a whole bunch here, okay? And then he went on to do, go ahead. So he went on to create space here, be able to get control, and then step under and do a hip toss, if you will. Make sure you check out that video. I'll put it in the description so you can see it in its entirety, but very good stuff. My critique of it, I would do it a little bit different, is on this, I would look to create space here, okay? But the next thing I would do is understanding that her goal is to continue, relax, her goal is to continue to put pressure on me. And that pressure is coming forward, right? And so I'm looking to create space not only at the hips, where she's able to keep in tight, but also at the upper body. So one of the things that I would do is, after I get this here, I'm going to look to bring one of the hands up and create a frame, and using karate techniques, this would be a knife hand. From other places, I mean, it's a frame, it's an arm stop, whatever you want to call it, but she's grabbing onto me, and I'm keeping this hip here. This hand is here, this hand is here. Now I look to break the grip by bringing this arm up and pushing up. I now can circle out to create space with this knife hand, if you will. Okay? So we're gonna do it kind of this way so you can see it a little bit better. So I create space here, I create this frame, I bring this arm in, and I pivot. And when I pivot, I'm in a position to be able to throw strikes from elbows to knee kicks, to kicks here, but I also have this arm in a bad position. If she tries to continue to come at me, I'm framing out here. I don't really have this arm unless I'm able to kind of put it in this bent elbow position. If it's in a straight arm position up here, it's hard. It works. I can look for arm bars here, but there's not really a lot of control there. If it's bent, I can look to get around her and look to take her down, that sort of thing. But this is the position I'm looking for. I can always look to get space and get out of it, but I'm not really, I want to make sure that this frame happens up here too. And if she's continuing to push in, I'm able to keep distance. I can look to strike from here, right? I can look to knee kick. I'm pivoting, taking her down, but I'm always keeping space from here. Now, Andy's video did an awesome job of explaining if you're looking to control the person, go into the ground, putting on submissions, and I think that's a valid argument, and we need to put that in our training to be well-rounded. Everyone needs to understand ground defense and maybe even ground offense to understand how to defend someone. You don't have to actually do the offense, but you have to understand how someone's putting on that submission to be able to defend against it. So there is a lot of truth to that. I like it. Make sure you check out Andy Allen's AppliedShotokan YouTube channel. And I hope to hear from Andy soon. Again, I want you to know that this is all in working together, going up the mountain together, and learning together. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video.